Hi everyone, welcome to our very first PSAT class online. We are here to make you study a little bit, okay? I hope you are all safe, that you are at home, that you're resting, that you're relaxing, that you're having fun, but you're also studying. Yes, you know that you are not on vacation, so it's a good opportunity for you to enjoy everything that technology can provide to you. Okay, so having online classes, having the opportunity to listen to your teacher speaking English is a good way to practice and to progress. Okay, so just again, you are not on vacation. Well, what we're going to be doing today is related to revisiting some of the concepts we studied in these 4 or 5 weeks we were together. You know, that's not something complicated. You just have to remember we did have some opportunities to talk and discuss and reflect on some aspects, and we are going to do this again, okay? So let's take a look at the screen and see what we talked about. If you remember, we talked about time, right? Our very first topic in our PSHE class was time. And one important thing about time is that time is always the same. Yes, so time is something physical. Yes, it's something that everybody receives the same amount of time every day. So every minute will always have 60 seconds. Every hour will always have 60 minutes. And talking about minutes, how many minutes uh, are there in 1 year? So teacher, how many minutes in 1 year? Yes, how many minutes in 1 year? I think you know the answer because we saw a video that mentioned this exact number. Do you remember this video? Let's take a look at the first minute of this video, okay?
Five hundred 25,600 minutes. 525,000 moments, so dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in stride. How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love.
All right, remember 125,600 minutes. That's how many minutes you have in a year. But it seems a lot, but the question is, how do you use this time? Okay, so everybody receives 525,600 minutes in the beginning of the year. So how are we gonna use this time is the big question. And the first point we discussed is that a good part of this time you spend studying, right? Studying time is important, is relevant, is what makes you different, okay? And while we were talking, I remember that you said that you spent 4 to 5 hours at school, yes, studying the subjects, Portuguese, math, biology, science, whatever. You spent 1 or 2 hours doing homework, some people more, some people less. Some people study regularly, so studying regularly is important. If you study a little every day, you won't have to study a lot for tests. Yes, so sometimes students go crazy one day before, the night before the test, so that they can perform better. If you study regularly, you don't have to study so much for tests, okay? The second area of time we talked about, was family time. And the most relevant information is that family time is not about quantity. It's not about spending 3, 4, 5, 6 hours together in the same house if you are all doing something different. Okay, it's about quality time. This is this was a little bit of homework you did for one of the classes. You had to investigate what quality time was, the term quality time was, and we came up with the definition that it's spending time together, doing something both enjoy, not worrying about work or other things, not worrying about school, okay? It's a time that probably will stay in your memory for a long time because you were doing something that you enjoyed with your family. Well, another area that we saw was media time. Time you spent using the media, being in front of a screen. You are in front of a screen now, but you're using wisely. You're using the time in a very intelligent way. But there are other things you can do. We talked about playing games, either video games or cell phone games, tablet, or any other game that you play. Watching videos such as YouTube videos, TikTok. Many people like TikTok nowadays. Streaming on platforms such as Netflix, Amazon Prime. So you watch your series, you watch your movies, and using social media. Yes, many of you mentioned Instagram. Not many of you mentioned Facebook. But using social media is a time you spend in front of a screen. And the question is, are you wasting too much time in front of a screen? That means you can use time in front of a screen to do something nice, to learn, as you're doing right now. You are remembering stuff you studied in class, and maybe it's making you a better person, all right? But wasting, using time just to watch 1 million videos that will not make a difference in your life, maybe you're not using so wisely, okay? Well, this is what we have discussed until now. In the classes we talked, we saw the importance of time. We talked about school time, studying time, family time, and media time. So what we are going to do from now on, we're going to revisit these ideas in the next lessons. In the next 2 lessons, we will take a look at how we use your time and how we can reduce this media time and maximize our time doing something even more productive, okay? And how are we going to do that? Well, basically, we are going to do the same way we do our classes, by answering questions, by making you think, making you reflect. And I have 2 questions for you. What do you like to do when you have free time? So when you have free time, real free time, it's Saturday or Sunday, you don't have homework, you don't have anything to do, you have free time, what do you like to do? And what do you like to do with your family? So when you're spending time with your family, what do you enjoy doing? You are going to talk to someone in your family about these questions. And if you can do it in English, it's even better. Okay, so if your mom or dad speak English, you can share these questions with them. You can talk to them about it. Well, if they don't speak English, okay, you talk to them in Portuguese, but the idea is that you are able to use your English. And remember, guys, keep safe, okay? Protect yourself, stay home, don't go out, wash your hands, take all the precautions, because this coronavirus thing is serious, and we should all be together to make this thing go away as fast as possible. I hope to see you soon. Stay home, keep safe, talk to your parents about these 2 questions I posted to you, okay? And see you in the future. Bye-bye.